Hey y'all, what's up? It's been a long time, but I'm finally back. And it's been a very long time since I've actually spoken to you guys. I didn't really know exactly, or I still don't really know exactly what I want to do with my channel because I didn't want it to just be covers. But I'm not a study tuber, and I'm definitely not a fashion YouTuber. It would be a crime if I gave y'all fashion tips. But I just wanted to like pull the trigger and just record something because if I don't start now, I know that I'm not gonna start. But anyway, I'm doing a update on 17 at university because I'm gonna be 21 soon. I'm turning 21 in like a month. And I'm not ready because that means I'm gonna be considered an adult everywhere. But anyway, I wanted to like kind of react to my 17 at university video and also add and comment on the changes that have happened because a lot has changed since first year. So I'm just gonna get into it before we lose light because these clouds are great, darling. Let's go.
Hey everybody, what's good? What's happening?
Oh my god.
It's Tatyanna. Welcome back to my channel. Oh god.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Your girl turns 18 on the 23rd. I will finally be legal, and I wanted to get this video out before I turn 18. So I wanted
I didn't
to
drink
talk
anyway.
about it now. Okay, my belief is that if you're calm, you're not doing everything that you can do. And I personally believe that I'm not going to make myself go crazy with all the work. My mom is not paying double the amount that people in the UK pay.
And that's the tea right there.
For me to sit here, stay in my room all day, and go crazy because all I'm doing is just... No, I can't.
She said no lies.
I really can't. I'm sleeping all the time, not going to lectures, not going to seminars. Then that's your prerogative. I try to do my best.
So in terms of work update, I'm in my 4th year of law and business, and I'm glad that I did law and business because I have a brain that doesn't like staying stagnant in one specific area. So I'm very creative in the way that I think, and a lot of the business school courses, while a lot of them may be math based, there were a few that I was able to take that was creative based, and in the way that they taught was completely different and non-orthodox. And I think had I done straight law, I wouldn't have been able to take those courses that I enjoyed so much. But I still stand by the fact that if you're calm, you aren't doing everything that you can, but I don't think that you should be doing everything that you can because there literally isn't enough hours in the day for you to be able to get the amount of rest that you need for your brain to be able to comprehend everything and doing everything that you can. It has been very tough for me to find that balance in terms of being happy and mentally stable, and then also doing everything that I feel that I should. Sometimes I overdo it and sometimes I underdo it, but I think that balance is something that you need to find and figure out what type of learner that you are. So I found that I'm more of an auditory learner, so saying things out loud and listening to the lectures again helps me a lot more, whereas you may be the type of person that, like a lot of the study tubers, can like do all the flashcards and like read through the flashcards, and just reading is the way that you learn, whereas for me it's auditory. Anyway, let's continue.
I've never been this far away from home, and I'm doing all of this on my own, and I haven't had like a mental breakdown yet. Yeah, but you
honey,
really
you
see
got a
changes
storm
in yourself,
coming.
and some people are nasty.
I still stand by this. Disgusting.
Luckily, I have a really good flat where a few of...
Okay, I spoke about a lot of things in maturity. I feel like as a person, I have matured a lot to know and understand how I feel in myself. Over these past 4 years, I have learned a lot more about myself, and while I am sure about certain parts of myself, in learning about those parts of myself, now I'm unsure about other parts. In terms of the cooking, I'm still flip-flopping all over the place. I spent a lot of second year um, cooking for myself, and then third year I wasn't, and now I'm kind of meal prepping in terms of the housing situation that I was talking about and choosing where you're gonna live and feeling adult about that. Housing is stressful. And there was just a whole lot of stuff going on, and I basically just decided to live by myself because that's who I can depend on, me, myself, and I. All I got in the end. Yeah, I chose to live by myself, so I'm in studio right now. And I love my building. I love where I am. And I got 2 little personal heating fans going when I get too cold, and nobody can say nothing because all bills are included and it's my room. I have a room that's not only wider, but it's also deeper than all the other rooms. So your girl's living large. And I'm paying the same thing as everybody else. So I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I did it. So I've been living in the same room for the past 3 years, my last year here. And I would say I really have enjoyed my time. It's so convenient where I am. I might do like a little room tour when I've packed up at the end of the year, so people who are booking late or people for the next year will be able to see what my studio looks like. But it's very convenient. Literally, the bus station's across the street, 2 supermarkets right downstairs, church is right down the road. The gym is around the corner, but who cares about the gym when you got Subway, McDonald's, pretzels, Chinese food, donuts right around the other corner. So it's like at every point in the corner of the building, there is something there, which I'm going to talk about later about why that's so bad for me. I still encounter the nastiness of certain people because like some people in my building, like while my building has cleaners to clean every weekday, people will come in like drunk from whatever. The elevator floor might be sticky, or somebody might throw some McDonald's in the corner or something like that. And it's just kind of like there are a lot of first years that live in my building, so it's kind of like ain't nobody got any brought up C yet. So once they find it, it's towards the end of the year. So third term, the building's always the cleanest it is normally, but first and second term, it is a myth.
So social life at 17 at university.
Myth!
So my university experience, I don't know if I'm going to be a big club person.
You're not.
There have been.
So for the social life aspect, my social life was definitely a lot more vibrant and busy in first year, which it often is for many people because there's a lot of activities for you to be doing and a lot of activities to get you involved. When that work really starts to hit ya, and it will hit ya, you start to pull back a little bit. I think the worst thing for my social life probably would have been getting this studio where I am. Well, because I'm in the city center, it takes me about 20 to 25 minutes on a good day to get into school. It became a thing where it was like people knew after Afrofest, which was the event that I was talking about before. After Afrofest, you will not see me. It's known that after Afrofest, I disappear. I go into hiding. And I know that I don't like clubbing, or at least I don't like clubbing in England. I don't mind clubbing at home, but clubbing in England, I just don't like it. Number one, because of the music that plays. It's never music that I particularly enjoy. So I don't really see a point, especially if I don't drink. There's no reason for me to be there. Because I'll be standing on my feet, I'm tired, and by the time they play one dance hall or a crumb of soca, it's already 2 a.m. The club is getting ready to close. I do go to the big events, but I'm not really as about as I used to be in first year. Okay, so another subset of social life is boys and dating. And I'm here to tell you that my dating life, non-existent. Am I mad about it? No, I'm not. Because it was by choice. I'm not going to date you if I don't see a future with you. Like, I'm not going to even start anything. I'm not going to even entertain anything. And because I plan on going home to the Bahamas, and I plan on not spending an extra minute in England than I have to, I don't see a long distance relationship for a long period of time, like 10 years working. And I don't see anybody from England leaving their whole life behind to come follow me to the Bahamas. So I was just like, there's not even a point in entertaining anything. And I'm not really mad at that because I didn't have to waste any time. What else is I gonna talk about? I feel like I should have planned this out, but I just wanted to just pull the trigger. Activity. So I didn't really talk about exercise or the freshman 15 in that video because it was like the beginning of my second term or halfway through my second term. So I really hadn't felt it yet. But when that freshman 15 puts the pressure on you, you will feel it. I had the freshman 5 and then I gained the sophomore 25. Yes, I said it, the sophomore 25. Where I was in first year, I was good walking distance from all of my classes. So I was exercising a lot without even realizing it. In second year, I was acting the same way I was in first year, where one off, maybe once a month, I would go to the gym and expect it to be the same. No, 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 honey. That 25 creeped on real fast. So now we're back down to like 15 pounds. And we're trying to get back down to the freshman 5. We'll see how that goes. The problem with me is that if I do too much, I, number one, burn myself out. And number two, I rev up my appetite and I can eat. I got myself a yoga mat. I have a laptop. I have a library of exercises in my head. And that's what I'm doing now. So I've been stable in that point of view. But we'll see how it looks for graduation. Because you can tell looking at me and then looking at the little picture that I have gained some weight because I carried it in my face. But my self-confidence shot through the floor in like second and third year. And now I'm just getting back to myself, and my happiness and my mental health are back at it. But not moving, I would say, don't make the mistake that I made. Like, you can come into a studio flat far away from your school as long as you're willing to still make that effort. But because I really didn't care as much anymore, because a lot of my friends were graduating, and then it was just like a lot of work that had to be done, and I was just like, I don't care because I'm not gonna be here any longer than I have to. So I was just like, England, I don't have to do anything. So I was just chilling in my room all the time, and not making that effort caused me to lose myself in more ways than one than I realized. I might do a full review of my university experience at the end of the year, but we'll see. But honestly, my university experience as a whole, I would say my growth in myself, I'm the most proud of. University, the city, the country, that's a whole nother story, but I'll see y'all later. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment. And send this video to somebody who might need it, might want this little tidbit of advice that you need to actually go out and make the experience yours. Yeah, so I'll see y'all later. Bye.